We're at Pier 26 here in San Francisco at the harbor along the Embarcadero to greet a vessel on its maiden voyage. This is the Dongadijk from Rotterdam, Holland, and we're up on the very top part of the ship to give you a look at it and to talk to the captain and members of his crew. To give you an example of how large this is, we're going to walk over here so that you can see the extent of this vessel. It's a new one. I believe it's been rebuilt. We're going to ask the skipper about that. I believe it had some wartime activity. But it's just docked here in San Francisco on its maiden voyage, so that alone, we believe, makes it quite interesting. Unloading operations are proceeding at the moment. Cables, the stevedores, are operating various cranes and putting the material aboard the dock and into the shed. I believe the skipper and his men are standing by. We're going to see if we can greet them in their native language. We're going to walk over to the gangplank, see if we can call to them. Huda Mignock, Captain. Capitan. We tried Huda Mignock, I believe it is. Perhaps you that speak the language of Holland can understand a little better. Here comes the skipper himself. We're going to find out the answers that we laymen like to ask all the time. Captain, could we bring the rest of the members of the crew aboard?
Everybody?
Yes, surely.
Everybody come up?
Uh-huh. Be
All
fine.
right. Come out.
Fine. Now, if you'll step over here, Captain, I can get a good look at you while we're talking to you.
Right on the edge here, huh?
That would be fine. First, we'd like to ask you your name.
My name is Cornelis Visser.
Captain, how long have you been at sea?
37 years.
Quite a while.
Yes, sir.
I tell you, we'll move over. The other members can get in here a little bit.
All right, I don't want to drop off.
It's a long way down there. Tell me, this is the maiden voyage, is that correct?
That's right, that's the maiden voyage of the ship.
What is the crossing time from Holland?
Well, it took us 13 days from London to Cristobal. And 8 days from the other side, Balboa, to Los Angeles.
I understand this is not exactly a brand new ship, but is rebuilt.
Oh, that's right, it's rebuilt. It was the old Teletours before, and she was altogether reconditioned. New engines, new superstructure, new bow.
I believe she had a little excitement during the war.
Oh, yes, she was outside during the war. She was bombed a couple of times, on fire.
Is this primarily a passenger ship? I notice a lot of cargo.
Yes, mostly cargo, refrigerating cargo. We have 155,000 cubic feet refrigerating cargo.
Now, is this going to be on a regular run between the United States and Holland from now on?
Yes. This is the 4 ships to will be in this service. So now our fleet is complete on the West Coast.
I see. You do take passengers, you
Oh,
say?
yes, 52 passengers.
Maybe this is a little outside of your line. What would it cost me to take a trip from San Francisco to the Bay
Oh,
Area?
about $550.
$550. That seems
To
quite
Europe.
reasonable.
Yes, that's right. All air-conditioned rooms, air-conditioned dining room.
That sounds like a pretty good opportunity. Can we ask you who you are?
Van Gamert. Arnoldus Van Gamert.
What is your job?
I'm the chief officer of the ship.
How long have you been at sea?
About 15 years.
You like the life?
I do. I wouldn't change it for any other life.
Fine. Could we talk to you gentlemen, too? I know he's a bosun, we can tell.
This is the chief steward right here.
Chief Steward, would you mind coming over in here a little bit? I think it'd be a little better for us. Oh, well, that's swell right there. What is your name, sir?
From Emden.
How many passengers do you have to feed?
About 52.
52?
Yes, sir.
The food good?
I hope so. Everybody feel happy about it, so...
How long have you been at sea?
27 years, sir.
You like this ship compared to others you've been
I
on?
very much. Like my first trip, I feel happy with it.
Fine. You are a bosun, right?
Yes, sir.
What is your name?
Wageningen.
How long have you been at sea?
30 years.
Tell me, during the last war, were you engaged in any trouble or anything aboard any ship?
I was not on the last ward on the ship. I was in Army.
In where?
In the Army.
In the Army?
Yes, you were.
That's quite a switch. You like the sea life better?
No, what is that?
Well, you had to do it, of course. You had to do it, of course.
Oh, you mean
because
it was
he was
drafted?
in Holland. He was drafted in Holland during the war.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
Do you like the Navy better?
No, I like the crocodile better. This ship
Fine.
better.
Now, would you come over here? We'll talk to you. Let's get in here a little bit. Fine. Now, who are you?
From Mr. Rondel.
And what is your job?
Foreman from the engine department.
Oh, engine department. Can you tell me about the power of the engines?
Well, it's about 6,000
Horsepower?
horsepower.
That's in what, each engine? Or do you have more than one engine? Two engines?
Two engines,
Uh-huh.
two propellers.
Does she perform nicely?
Oh, yes, I like it.
Fine. Well, thank you very much. I want to talk to you once again, Captain. I think we can step up here now. People can get a good look at you. More questions about the ship itself. How does she handle? I mean,
Oh, she handles fine.
You have all
Very well.
modern equipment aboard her?
Oh, yes, we have a radar, we have direction finding, gyro compass, and automatic steering.
Let me ask you about the Bay Area. Have you been here before?
Well, it was before the war. Long time.
Has it changed?
Well, I couldn't say so. I mean, the harbor is almost the same, I think.
Oh, you haven't been ashore yet?
No.
You intend to get ashore?
I think so, yes.
Fine. Well, thank you very much, Captain, the
You're
members of your
welcome,
crew, for allowing us to inspect
You're
your
welcome.
new ship. This is the... beg pardon? Yes, thank you, boats. The Dongedijk from Rotterdam, Holland. It's the maiden voyage of this ship, and it's put in here at San Francisco. We thought you'd like to take a look at it. We'll see you again next week on Teletours. Good night.